In this video, I'll show you how to set up Samba server on Ubuntu 10. It's very easy to do and it always works the first time. So the first step to set up Samba is to install two files on our Ubuntu 10 server. So we want to install Samba and SMB file system. And we hit enter. And we see the process is finished. Notice that SMBD and MMBD, which are the two daemons that are required for running Samba, were both installed, and they were started, and now they're running. And to see that, you can type netstat-tupan, that's grep for 139, and so you see the Samba server is listening, and also 137 and 138 are listening, and you can see that by running netstat-tupan and grepping for port 137 and 138. And now what we need to do is to edit the smbconf file, which is the configuration file for Samba. Since it's located in etc Samba directory, we'll need to run sudo. So we type sudo vi etc Samba and smbconf. And there's a couple of different ways that we can run Samba. The first is to create a guest account or a guest share so that anybody can log in and access the files in the guest share. And there's also a way to configure Samba so that you log into your own home directory. Let's try that more complex example first. So the first thing we need to do is we need to set security equal or user. So let's search for security, and we see that it's right here, and notice that it's commented out. So the first thing we need to do is to delete that comment character. And for this example, we can also add username map equals etc Samba SMB users. And what this will do, this will be used by Samba to log in each individual user. The user's connection will be mapped to their home directory. And now we can save this and quit. And now we need to add a Samba password for each user. And so we type sudo smb password -a and the name of the user. So let's use my account, PC. So I type in my SMB password, and now I have a password for my Samba connection. And so I'll use the username PC and then the SMB password to access my Samba share. The next thing we need to do is we need to add the user's name to a file called etc Samba SMB users. So we type sudo vi etc Samba SMB users, hit enter, and now we're going to add my name. And so we're going to add PC. So this is the user's actual login name, and this is the user's Samba username. And you can keep these the same, or you can change this to whatever you want. But whenever you log in as this name right here, you'll be taken to your home directory here. And so let's save this. And now we need to make one more change to the samba.conf configuration file. Now we need to make one more change to the Samba configuration file. We could have done this the first time, but we're doing this first to install Samba and now to make sure that each user is able to access their home directories. And so sudo vi etc samba smb.conf. And so Now we need to go to the line that talks about share definitions, and so let's search for definitions, and we see that we were right here. And what we need to do is under homes, we need to delete the comment right there, the comment here. We delete that comment, and we need to change its browsable from no to yes. We need to make 2 more changes. We need to change, you see here, the line that says valid users. We need to uncomment that. And if we want to provide the capability for users to be able to write to these directories, we need to add 1 line that says writable equals yes. We save that, and we can quit. And so now we can restart each service, so it rereads the Samba configuration file, smbd restart, sudo service nmbd restart. Let's check our IP address to make sure we're on the correct subnet. So .14.137. Let's go over to Windows, and let's check to make sure we're on the correct subnet here. .14.135. So let's go back to Windows, go to Start, My Computer, and in the address bar, let's list the IP address of our server, followed by the share name, PC, and we're in. And if it asks you for the username and password, you're going to use the Samba username and password. Let's go in and add another user. And let's create a new user, sudo smb password, and we're going to create an account called Melanie. And we created a password for her. Now we need to make sure that we add her to the SMB users file, vi etc samba SMB users, and we're going to have Melanie equals Melanie. I'm going to save that. Now let's go back to Windows. Let's go back to Windows, My Computer, and 192.168.14.137 Melanie. Let's type in Melanie, enter password, and we're in Melanie's home directory. And say we wanted to copy a file to Melanie's home directory. Let's create a text file here. Let's create a text file. Let's go to WordPad Hello World. Save that. Save it to our desktop. Name it Melanie. Now if you want to copy that file here, and we've copied it to Melanie's directory, let's go back to Ubuntu 10, and let's go to Melanie's home directory, and there's Melanie RTF. And so Samba is